A cheerful hello and blessings to you all in the name of our crucified, resurrected, and ascended Saviour Jesus. As always, it is an immense pleasure and privilege to share these midweek boosts in the faith produced right here at Christ Lutheran Church on Diffley Road in Eagan. Like hundreds of thousands, probably millions in fact, of people these past few days, we have found ourselves at the Minnesota State Fair. And what a lot of fun it has been as well. Even though our car was parked at least a mile away on both occasions, we still had enough energy and will to spend hours pounding the pavement in any and every direction, enjoying the atmosphere and seemingly everything the fair had to offer, as I hinted at just before, 2 times this summer. We love spending time with the animals in the barns and accompanying our son on some of the rides as well. However, like most of the crowds, it was the food that provided some of the more memorable moments. Scandinavian waffles, cheese curds, and egg rolls were some of the highlights, not to mention Jamaican food with an unbeknownst to us spicy dipping sauce that left our mouths burning for almost half an hour afterwards. Even though our wallets may have been a little lighter after a few hours, the calories and carbs in our bodies were going in an altogether different direction. We had eaten more than enough unhealthy food to last a long time, but when something new and appealing came into sight, like moths to a flame, we just had to go and try it out. Why is it, when it comes to things that are bad for us, that we cannot resist them? Why do we go for the deep-fried and greasy items when a salad or a light option would fill a hole just as well? Yes, the fair is a once or twice a year thing, but surely we should be taking care of ourselves a little bit better, even in an arena where there are so many options staring you right in the face. But as we all know, the good choice is not always the most appealing. Invariably, it is the naughty chocolate burger or drink that woos us and tempts us to cheat on our diets, as we knowingly eat or drink something that is, in actual fact, not very good for us at all. Why are we like that? And why do we do it on a consistent basis? This one time won't hurt. I'm sure it'll be fine, we might say. But when we are not talking about food, but something far more serious, shall we say sin, then why do we take such an attitude? Everything we do wrong is impactful and cannot be just swept under the carpet. That is why the words of James chapter 2 verse 10 are eye-opening, to me at least. For whoever keeps the whole law but falls in one point has become guilty of all of it. One error, one breaking of the 10 commandments renders us guilty of breaking the other 9 at the same time. One error makes us guilty in the eyes of the Lord. So that thing you might try and justify to yourself is still a breaking of God's law and is clearly totally wrong. The attitude we must take should not be one of benevolence and indifference, but instead should be a concerted effort to do better and to heed the Lord's command. Yes, it can be difficult. Yes, we will still be tempted by those things that are inherently bad for us. But we should, dear friends, strive to do the very best we can at all times. And yes, that even means 24/7. To not take any breaks from the good news or try and justify sinful actions or thoughts even just the once should reverberate in our hearts and minds today. So may we all therefore together and as individuals turn to Jesus for support as we say no to temptation and resist all things that are bad for us, both bodily and of course spiritually and faithfully. To our triune God we give all our thanks and praise today, and of course, every single day as well. Amen. Have a blessed week.